Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's having a happy and a healthy day. Whew! Hashtag live if you're watching live. Hashtag replay if you're on replay. Feelings. Let's talk about our feelings, right? It's kind of funny, right? It's like, let's talk about our feelings. Let's get in touch with ourselves. Let's really say what's on our mind, heart, and our spirit. If you want to tell someone to fuck off, tell them to fuck off. No, that's not what we're talking about, okay? Our feelings are lousy indicators of our truth. Ooh, hold on a second. I thought we were supposed to have feelings and we're supposed to be validated and they're supposed to be the truth. Not always. Okay, I'll say it again. Feelings are a lousy indicator of truth. Think about it from this perspective. Our feelings about ourselves. Who's a bigger critiquer, if that's a word, of ourselves than us? No one nitpicks more about us than we do. And the reason why we nitpick other people is because we do it to ourselves. Think about it, right? I mean, it's oftentimes the people that are always talking about other people negatively is because of an internal reflection of themselves, right? So the feelings that we have about ourselves are oftentimes not true. I'm not good enough. No one loves me. I'll never lose weight. I'm fat. I'm this, I'm that, right? And there may be kernels of truth to some of these things, but the overall narrative that we have about ourselves, the feeling that we have about ourselves is oftentimes shouted in lies. It's like we tell lies about ourselves because of experiences that we've had in the past that have now told us about these future truths. So the person that we want to be in the future is oftentimes going to be the same person that we are now. And that's why we wonder why we don't make any changes, why we are resistant to the changes that we try to make, is because we have painted this picture about ourselves that isn't fucking true. I catch myself doing this about myself, okay? I used to do it more than what I do now, because just like anything else in life, you practice. The better you practice at something, no matter how shitty you are at basketball, if you were to practice every single day over the course of 6 months, you'd get better at basketball. So this practice about realizing of this narrative that I paint about myself that, you know, maybe people don't love me, or maybe that, you know, I'm just unlovable, or maybe that, you know, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. I mean, fill in the blank, right? Or I'm not good at this, or I'm not good at that. These feelings that I've had about myself that ultimately are lies. They're not true. I'm perfectly lovable. I mean, look at me. Okay, I say that in jest, but still, at the end of the day, we all are lovable because we all are made of love and light, right? And this isn't some, ooh, this bald guy is now talking about this, you know, woke stuff. It's not at all what I'm talking about. But at its core, it's who we are. We're humans. We're imperfect, but yet at the end of the day, we are love, right? So I challenge you on your bullshit, as I challenge me on my own bullshit, is to realize that the feelings that we have are not an indicator of truth. Yes, we may get angry, we may get sad, we may get this, we may get that, but at the end of the day, this all goes back a lot of times to this picture that we've painted of ourselves that isn't true. And we live out this untruth about ourselves because, you know what? We've painted this picture. I challenge you on your feelings. I challenge you on your thoughts. I challenge you to put a question mark on all the thoughts that you have. All these thoughts that you have about yourself that are negative, that are not serving you, that come across your head every day. I challenge you to put a question mark there. Because my job as a coach is to dissolve problems. I'm not here to solve them. Why do I say that? Because only you, the one that is watching this right now, that is listening to me speak, only you possess the key to open the door. Only you can solve it. And when you realize that there isn't anything that needs to be solved, only just being able to see and dissolve the things around you that are clouding this judgment, this sight, this feeling that there's nothing wrong with you, then you're set free. Then you're at ease. Most of the time we sit in dis-ease, which is the lack of having ease, which is the lack of having peace, which then leads to what? Disease. Because inside of us is a constant struggle. That constant struggle, cortisol, adrenaline, constantly, right? Fight or flight, survival mode. Guess what happens? Body gets tired of having that, and then what happens? Disease, sickness. My job as a coach is to show people that they don't have any problems, that there's nothing wrong with them, and to be able to get out of the shit, the story that they painted about themselves that isn't true, to make them realize that there's nothing wrong with them. They've got no problems. Yes, there are things in our life that are shitty, okay? But life isn't happening to us, okay? Life isn't necessarily happening for us. Life is happening through us. And when we realize that, then we can finally become at ease. And life is a whole lot much better. Hashtag value if you found value in this video. Buff Gandhi.